Welcome into our segment of Freebie Fridays here at GrandstandBetters.com. It's our opportunity to give you 3 big plays for the upcoming weekend in the sports world. And boy, do we have 3 good ones this weekend. But before we get to those plays, make sure you hit that subscribe button. You don't want to miss any of our Freebie Fridays or NFL picks of the week. So hit that subscribe button, hit the notification bell, and you'll be on your way to winning week after week. But without further ado, let's get into our 3 big plays of the upcoming weekend. So, first, we have college football on Saturday, October 17th. We're going to start in the noon time slot, and we have a great matchup between Navy and Eastern Carolina. Now, both these teams' defenses are just awful. They're no good. Navy's giving up about 30 points per game. Eastern Carolina is giving up about 40 points a game. Those teams can both put up points themselves. BYU against Navy to open the season didn't go Navy's way. BYU, I think, won 55-0 or 55-7, something like that. It's been a roller coaster ride, though, for Navy during this season. They then bounced back against Tulane. Not in the first half. They were down 24-0, ended up winning the game 27-0. Then Air Force blanked them again. They got just destroyed by Air Force. And then they came back last week against Temple, and they're 2-2 on the season. So we're a little worried. We don't know what Navy team's going to show up in this matchup. On the flip side, East Carolina got their first win of the season against South Florida last week. Allers, their QB, had a great game, his best of the season, threw for 3 touchdowns, and Harris, the running back, finally got over 100 yards rushing. But we like that both defenses in this matchup don't actually defend. So the number on the over is 55.5. We think this is way too low of a line. Pounce on this. This is going to be a 3-unit play. Navy, Eastern Carolina, over 55.5. Look for about 62 to 67 points in this matchup. I like both teams to have over 30 points. So once again, Navy, Eastern Carolina, over 55.5. All right, moving on. We're actually going to stay in college football on Saturday, but we're going to prime time. And the matchup is going to be the Florida State Seminoles against the North Carolina Tar Heels. Now, this matchup is very intriguing. Florida State is 1-3 on the season. Their lone win is against Jacksonville State. It's nothing to write home about. I would not be bragging about that's your one win of the season. With that said, last week they played Notre Dame also in primetime, and it looked like they kind of were starting to get things together. I don't know if it was just they were playing the number 5 team in the nation, or if primetime helped them out and they weren't at home. And maybe some nerves were let go on there. But they looked pretty decent. There was a time during the second quarter, early third, where you kind of thought, uh-oh, maybe Florida State's going to upset Notre Dame. And then it just kind of, Notre Dame's defense took over and their offense just kept playing. So it didn't happen, but they did keep it, I think, within 3 scores. So it was right around the spread on that game. Now, they go into this one at minus 13. North Carolina's favored by 13 points. That's a lot of points. This game's being played in Florida State. And I got to tell you, North Carolina got off to a great start against Virginia Tech last week. I think they were up at least 3 scores against Virginia Tech after maybe the first quarter, or definitely at halftime. But with that said, they let Virginia Tech back in that game, and they did not even cover 13 points against Virginia Tech. And I think Florida State is coming off a good loss, and I think they're going to come home, and I think there's going to be some fans in the stand. They're going to want to see them play well on primetime. In the last 2 games also, North Carolina hasn't covered by 13 points. They've kept it close. The only game they did cover by 13 was against Syracuse in the first game of the season. So we like Florida State plus 13. They have a little bit of a quarterback controversy, not too much, but we'll be interested to see who their quarterback is coming Sunday night. But we like Florida State plus 13. All right, and finally, what would our Freebie Friday segment be without a big play from our guys over at Very Biased Opinions? So Very Biased Opinions, they're a great UK bunch of dudes who watch football, entertain about football. Oh, and I'm talking English football, so soccer to the layman there. But they have given us, I think, 4 straight plays in a row on our Freebies Friday segment. So what are we going to do? We're going to go to the well again, and this is going to be our 5-play unit of the weekend. We're going big with them. They are looking at the Tottenham Hotspur and West Ham matchup. Now, go over to their YouTube channel, watch the full segment about this and in their entire English League Premier predictions. But I'm going to tell you right now, in a nutshell, over 3 is what they're going with. And there's a lot of reasons why, but let's first start with Tottenham. These guys are coming off a 6-1 win over Man United. Now, that might seem great, but let's be honest. All you Man United fans out there, you guys are 1 win away by Burnley, Brighton, somebody else down at the bottom from actually be in the relegation zone. So I wouldn't be actually too happy or too braggy about the fact that you beat Man United, because there's one other team that's probably on the same level as Man United right now, and that's Wycombe Wanderers. They're probably about even. Check them out. Wycombe Wanderers Championship. Shout out to my team in the Championship League there. But I digress. Let's get back to it. Tottenham 6-1 over Man United last week. Okay? In the last month, Tottenham has not lost a game. And it's been 6 out of 7 games in a row where they've at least had 3 goals in the game. Not themselves, both teams. So both themselves and opponents have scored at least 3 goals. That's trending towards an over 3 goals there. On the other side, West Ham is in great form. These guys are coming off a 3-0 shutout against Leicester City and a 4-0 shutout against the Wolves. And Leicester was in Leicester. These guys are on very good form. Now, they've won 2 in a row, and the last 6 of their matches has also seen at least both teams have a total of 3 goals. So in the last 12 of 13 games for Tottenham and West Ham, at least 3 goals have been scored. And that is a good sign that this is going to be over 3 goals. If you want to add one more little nugget or little thing about Tottenham on why they're going to probably put up some goals in this game, I know Tom and Ian over at Very Biased Opinions talk about Son Heung-min and Harry Kane. These guys have put together such a remarkable season. We're only 5 matches in the English Premier League and a couple in those other leagues and cups. But in just this short period of time, since the restart of this season, they have had 7 hookups of either goal or assist that each of them have done. So I think Harry Kane and Son Heung-min are such a great top duo that they're going to put up probably 1, maybe 2, maybe 3 goals just alone in this game. So look for West Ham to probably put up 1 or 2, and this game, is going to go extremely over 3. That is why it's our 5-unit play of the weekend. All right, go check Very Biased Opinions out. In the meantime, let's just recap real quick our Freebie Friday. We have play number 1 is in the noontime slot on Saturday. That is Navy and Eastern Carolina University over 55.5. In the prime time on Saturday, college football again, FSU plus 13 over North Carolina. And last but not least, our 5-play unit of the weekend. Book it. Tottenham, West Ham over 3. Guys, relax, enjoy the weekend, get the chips, the popcorn, sit on the couch, tons going on, and like always, just sit back, relax, let us do the work, and while you do the winning.